Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Last time, we started doing some side quests after finishing up the Fortress of Winds, because there was a lot that opened up once we got the mole mitts, and in this video, I'm not going to waste a whole heck of a lot of time here. I wanted to head up this way here. This was something I was trying to find in the last video, that I just kind of didn't realize was here, but this is something very, very important that I did want to get, and I just kind of lost track of where this was before, so... Welcome to the Adventurer's Spring. I have need of many rupees. Please throw all of yours into the spring. Yes. Really? You know that if you do this, you will have absolutely no rupees left, right? You know how easy it is to grind money in this game, lady. Yes, yes, absolutely. You're most kind. I do not really need your rupees. But I must reward such a kind adventurer with some of my power. This is the biggest wallet in the game. Now we can carry a max of 999. Very, very, very nice here. You only notice really because the icon now has like the shining sparkle beside it there. That's how we're able to afford the big bomb bag and the big quiver at the shop there. I'll be grinding for those off camera, but we have a lot to cover in this video, so we're just kind of gonna go ahead and get that started here. There are two heart pieces. Actually, one of them is in Eastern Hills, actually. There are two heart pieces that we could have hit the button again. But largely, this is going to be a main story-focused quest here. So, I believe if we head down to the lower part of this place, yes. We could have gotten this a long time ago, but if you may remember, we didn't exactly have the right Kinstone piece for this. Or actually, we didn't even have Kinstone pieces, period, at this point, so... I think you see what's coming here. We could have gotten this one quite a long time ago, I think, if we had the right pieces here. I will say this, off-camera, I did do a little bit of grinding with, both with Mysterious Shells and with, Kinstones a little bit. This is what my Kinstone bag's looking like. Again, I don't have one... There's one red piece that I'm missing right now, and knowing my luck, I'm gonna run into some stuff that needs it. And I grinded a lot of Mysterious Shells here. I was right, there are certain things that do get opened up the more you play it, so it's not possible to get everything at that early point. I did not mean to go back in this cave here. But if we head all the way up here and look at this magnificent view for a third time... God, I never get tired of looking at this. Even if it is recycled, God, this view is so good. I didn't want to start seeing that this early. I did want to see that. And that's very, very nice. Alright. I'll meet you guys back in Hyrule Town because, yeah, we're going to be starting up some really, really long stuff today. Aha, it's this house here. This is what I was looking for. We could have done this way back when we got the Cane of Pachi. I kind of just forgot this was in this area, but we can fuse down here, and we can actually speak to animals whenever we are down here. I'm just gonna fuse with you since you're in the area. Wrong piece, but... We have so many green pieces just from all that grinding. It'd be nice to start getting some red and blue ones, but those ones are a little bit rarer. Golden enemy? Yep. If I killed that thing, I'd probably get enough money to be able to afford the... either the wallet or the quiver, honestly. In all seriousness, though, there is a Minish out in the field here. Ghosts are scary. Seems like a funny ghost. Ghosts are so scary, aren't they? Okay, we can't speak with that guy. In all seriousness... There is something we can get over this way if we go all the way around here. It is, in fact, a piece of heart. Okay, now on to the bulk of today's video, because this is going to be a very long one even without this, so, yeah. Okay, so, I got a little bit of a beef to pick with this game here. Let's listen to what Ezzo has to say about this next thing. Next element is near Lake Hylia. Now we're going to get, how are we going to get there? I wonder who might be able to help us with something like that. This game isn't really that clear where we're supposed to be going to next, and there's a bit of a subtle hint, and I mean a very subtle hint. So what do you have to fuse for? Let's, oh, yeah, I'll definitely do that. Sorry, I just think Malon's a little bit more of an important NPC than most others. Oh, that's just gonna be a treasure chest, okay. Or golden enemy, that works too. So, I came here to check out a book. They're supposed to be open by now. I wonder what's going on. So, I think someone was alluding to the library being where our next destination is, and it's not related to this Kinstone piece at all. This has got to be another treasure chest. If it's a golden enemy, I'd be kind of shocked, yeah. Alright. So, I don't know where I got the information that, like, I was supposed to go to the library, but that's actually not quite true. Let's play our Ocarina of Wind, because we just got this item. Notice something a little suspicious about this yet. I don't even know if I alluded to this yet or not. We never saw a wind crest in Lake Hylia. You might have seen it, but this is just open by default. This is not something we have to unlock, because it's on this ledge here. Off that way would lead to Lon Lon Ranch to the left there. Yeah, this area, I gotta say, I remember one time I played this game and I kind of just forgot that I was supposed to go here first. Oh, a visitor, how rare. But you found me, so that's the wisest of the wise of the wise. You what? You want to enter the temple so you can see in the lake? They call that place the Temple of Droplets. I've heard rumors that one Minish actually did find a way in, long ago. That Minish is Elder Library, and he's a semi-retirement in the town library. Library should be opening soon. Perhaps you can go find him. I did not mean to play that. I wanted to see what you had to fuse with, and I don't have your damn it, really? We can see the temple off in the distance here. If you notice that big formation there, that is in fact the next dungeon there. I guess I will play this, because might as well do that. Yeah, I just remember that being kind of a confusing part, because nothing real. I guess, to be fair, they tell you the hint that, I think they tell you to check out the lake, so maybe that is kind of the hint to go there, but I don't know. I find that a little tiny bit vague, personally. Welcome to the library. Hey, aren't you Smith's grandson, Link? Enjoy your browsing. I'm in charge of checking out books, so it's not my problem. Still, I feel real bad for the girl over there in charge of returns. Let's go see what you have to say about that. You don't have a whole lot to say, do you? Nah. Anyways, if we head over here, you have something to fuse with. Sorry for kind of interrupting all this with, like, random fusions and stuff, just for stuff that's kind of out of the way and slightly more significant NPCs. I always feel like I need to get fusions as soon as I see them. Never really hurts anyway. What do you have to say? That's sometimes these books move on their own, I've seen them with my own two eyes. And don't tell me I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. I was actually watching Home Alone for the first time in a long time last night. Like, probably my first time in about 8 years watching it. And like, I was, like, in stitches laughing at half of those screams, because I forgot how funny Home Alone was. But, anyways, joke that'll probably date most of this video if you're watching this any other time besides Christmas. Hey, this is no good at all. The humans have checked out some books in the library. Thanks to them, none of us can get back to the Elder Library. How will he get by all alone? I'm so worried. I'm sure the librarian knows something about where those books went. I wish they were big. Why? I'd walk right up there and ask her where those books went. So yeah, yeah, this is... Can't get up the shelf because some humans checked the book out, but at least we have to listen to the... Yeah, so our whole objective here is basically a giant book return quest to get through this way. And this quest does take a fair bit of time, if I remember right. Like, I remember when I was telling that story about the Fortress of Winds, like, the cadet camp story a couple, like, videos ago. I actually played, like, up to the end of this, and maybe even the Temple of Droplets, actually, that same night. I guess just to pass by time or something, but... Anyways, welcome to the libraries. You have something else. Books missing from the bookshelf on the second floor. Excuse me. Yes, they've been checked out for quite a while. They're very overdue. Take a Hyrulean bestiary, for example. Been gone for ages. Checked out by a girl with a cat. She said she had a new cat at her house. Wanted to learn more about it, she did. Girl with a cat. Well, we've only seen one of those so far, I think. Head down here. Say, Link, look at that. There's a book up on top of the bookcase, but how are we gonna get it? Can't reach in, we have no ladder. And don't think just shaking the bookshelf will make it fall either. Presents an interesting problem, wouldn't you say? Oh, if only this was a link to the past where I could just do that and get that, just no problem there. So, let's read this note. Dear Mom, I'll be next door if you need me. Oh, a book from the library? A Hyrulean bestiary, is that the one? Yeah, I checked it out a while ago. Came all this way to get it. Oh, you're one dedicated librarian. But, I don't know how to tell you this, but it's back at my house. Would you mind going there to get it? I just can't leave right now, see? Oh, can't you now? So, this part also really stumped me a lot. It's because... We need to go get some water, basically, and I know this is such a weird thing. Not that it's hard to do here, but I kind of feel nothing in the game really alludes that you need to do this, honestly. So, yeah, I don't really think I'm a fan of this part, but basically you can enter these, like, chimneys as Minish, and basically go up those. And I find that that is also, again, not really that obvious. Actually, I want to head back for one split second here, because I briefly talked to this dog off camera, but if we talk to him again... Oh. Oh, you don't have that new to say here. He basically was warning that not all animals are docile to Minish. Oh, did you see that cat looking at me? Oh, it wants a piece of me. Yeah, this cat is actually kind of on the offensive here. You don't really want to get near it. It really startled me. Everything's scary when you're small. Yeah, not all animals are nice when you're tiny. And now that that's on the floor there... Surprised that thing didn't lunge at me there. Usually, I think... I don't know if it's all cats are aggressive and all dogs are kind. I don't honestly know if it's just that dynamic or not, but... I remember one of my aunts... One of my aunts had, like, a really... Like, literally an asshole of a cat that would just, like, scratch and, like, claw at anyone when we were younger, to the point where, like, anytime I ever went to visit her, she always had to, like, lock that cat up inside every time, so, I think we'll just let the girlfriend kind of leave as be here. Let's go back to the library and see what our next objective is. Hey, look at that, our long-lost copy of a Hyrulean bestiary. Link, are you returning this book? Thank you so much. I can't begin to describe how looking forward I am to putting this back. Next overdue book is, let's see, yes, of course. Legend of the Picori, it's been out forever. It was checked out by a somewhat absent-minded scholar, I believe. Well, I think we know who that is. I believe it was... What, huh? A book from the library? Ah, yes, of course. I knew this day would come. Please come in, come in. Hey, look, it's, Dr. Wright from SimCity. I'm a researcher of Picori legend and lore. My name is Dr. Left. I just now got this reference! Oh, damn it. I mean, I never really played SimCity as a kid, but... okay, that's kind of clever. You're here about that book, Legend of the Picori, aren't you? Well, I hate to say it, but I haven't seen it in several days. Perhaps a mischievous little mouse has taken it. I don't know how a mouse could take something that big. Well, I'm sure it's in this house somewhere, I just don't know where. But I'm very busy right now, so why don't you just look for it yourself? So, again, this part's kind of confusing, because, for one, we can put this out here. You don't have anything to fuse with. Probably not right now. It's probably a fickle thing, if I had to guess. I did not mean to fall in that. There is a pot in here, so let's head inside. None of these carpenters have any fusions right now, do they? No. I guess that's a good thing. I'm just heading up here for a sec, because, yeah, I figured this would be a Minish living here. And you don't have a fusion at all, huh? Alright, our actual objective is to head out this way here. And let's head and see what this first hole has to say. Hey, don't you know clues that reveal the location of treasure? Cross the bridge that spans the rapid flow through the land of fearsome beast until you reach the Misty Falls. The treasure sleeps on the other side of the secret entrance there. Say it's a magical tool that allows every little even little people to push big things. According to legend, you're supposed to start from... Again, this part is kind of all over the place. There is a Minish here. I really like this house. Best place in the whole human town. What do you have to fuse for? Aha! This is actually a kind of important, nice fusion to have. I'll be getting into this more a bit in the next video, but there's 3 fusions around Hyrule Town that all could kind of be, like, one in the... Not quite one in the same, but, like, you could get any of these 3 caster wild fusions from one of 3 different people. Oh, okay, I guess here's another one then. This will be important for something we're doing probably in the next video, honestly. And you have a 3rd one. Let's do this. I'm so glad all of these are greens. There's also a dog screaming outside the window right now. I hope you guys can't hear that, but... Alright, I think that's all the fusions that we're gonna need for this. Maybe not, but... yeah. Okay, after fusing with that guy a few times, if we head through this way here, there's another Minish living here. No, I wanted to see what you had to say. Hey, I've heard things, so... well, onward to glory then. Just don't die out there, okay? With 2 fairies, 11 hearts, honestly, we're not in any shape to die anytime soon. Oof, nah, that's no good. I just can't get anywhere, man oh man. I hear these guys not attacking me. That I find really, really suspicious. Who knew there'd be someplace behind one of the town's fountains? Well, let's get moving and see if we can find the item the Minish mentioned. If we head through here... This is kind of a little bit of a mini dungeon, but we haven't seen some of these enemies in a little while. And more of these arseholes. I do kind of hate fighting these enemies just because they're a bit on the fast side. They're Not really, like, strong or that tough of enemies, but they are kind of on the annoying side. And we got the power bracelets. You're filled with strength, even when tiny. And I believe, yeah, we can't really do anything else in this area for the time being. I'll meet you guys back over by that one house that we need to be at. Thanks. I guess I had to get swiped at some point, but we can push that box now, thankfully. Alright, back over this way. If you push these in the right order, we now have a proper bridge all the way up to this door here. There's a lot of Minish over this way. Hope none of these guys have some sort of fusion. They probably do, knowing my stupid luck with this game, but... Oh, damn it! Okay, yep, none of these guys seem to have any sort of fusion here, so... What we're supposed to do is take out our Gust Jar here, and notice we have some split-up pads here. Sound like I'm playing Banjo-Tooie here, describing it that way, but... Yep, we can, in fact, split here. I just have to maneuver some of these obstacles without breaking up here. Now I'm describing this as a weird love story here, but if we stand there for long enough, that will be enough weight to drop this book. And somehow Dr. Luff doesn't even notice it. Of course, he just doesn't. The book fell with a thud a little while ago. It gave me such a shock, my heart skipped a beat. Well, we'll take your book now and just kind of leave here. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? Our copy of Legend of Picori has been checked out for so long. Link, you deserve a medal for all this. I'm moved, deeply moved by the thoughtful gesture. And lastly, the last book we need is a History of Masks. I think it was checked out by Hagen, the mayor. How could he keep a library book for so long? He's a public official. I agree, this mayor does not sound like a good guy. He really does not sound like a good guy at all. I did not mean to talk to you. Yes, that's me, Hagen. I'm the mayor of this town. What's that? You want a book? A History of Masks. And you say I've checked it out, do you? Yes, indeed I did. Oh, wait, did I? No, these masks... If we do break these masks down here with the Pegasus boots, which I don't know if you'd say something to that or not... Yeah, so we can kind of transform down this way. I'm not even sure if this gives a hint of to where we're supposed to be going next or not, because again, this one's kind of vague also. The mayor took off for his cabin by the lake, clutching a book. We saw him go, but after the chest was open, the road to Minish Woods was blocked. No people to get through. The mayor came back, he didn't have that book anymore. I'm sure he left it at the lakeside cabin. He's pretty forgetful like that. Want to go to the cabin by the lake? Well, let me just mark the map here. Yes, there, it's right here. You should be able to find it now. Alright, so he does give us a mark on the map there. You guys don't have any fusions, do you? Hope it's not one of those stupid leave and come back in fusions. No, it doesn't look like it. Those guys kind of remind me a bit of, like, the two guys at the start of the color dungeon. Again, I did not mean to hit the right trigger button. So, we've actually seen hints of this before. Because, again, this is kind of another one of those stupid, misleading parts where we're not supposed to go where the game wants us to. I'll meet you guys where we are supposed to go. It is a place we've been to before. Alright, welcome back to Minish Woods. Ooh, I haven't gotten a chance to fight a golden enemy yet. Let's do that. Golden enemies can be a little bit tougher. They do take a bajillion hits to kill. They are a little bit more aggressive than common enemies, but they always drop an insanely good cash prize for doing so. So, very much worthwhile. This is that way we lead up to the witch's hut there. Alright, sorry about that. This sign here, Mayor Hagen's lakeside cabin, all digging absolutely prohibited. Well, you know what we say to that? Let's dig. And I am going to keep an eye out for things like that, and I always recommend digging along these northern walls just in case that there is a Goron thing in these. I don't remember if there's a Goron thing in this one in particular or not, but usually a good chunk of these caves will have those, so just kind of keep that in mind. Okay, where does this lead off to? Oh, this is kind of where we're supposed to be going in Lake Hylia. Alright. So, if we head over this way, did not mean to do that. This tree sparkles a little bit, meaning we can in fact hit that with our Pegasus boots. And let's in fact take a back door into this area. I always felt like there was more, like, 3-colored crystals in this area. We also got a treasure chest for that, because we did get a Kinstone fusion for that a while back. Oh yeah, we just kind of gotta push this here that way. And that gets us the 3rd book there. We'll read that sign in a minute, but some great mayor that this guy is. Unfortunately we gotta deal with enemies on the way back, I think, for, like, some arbitrary reason. Yeah, I hate these fly enemies, and I have no real reason why, because they're not even that hard, but I've just always kind of hated them anyway for some reason. And again, if you try to step in this, like, light water here, even as Minish, then you just sink, so don't do that. We got the 3rd library book. And what does this note say? Hagen's Words of Wisdom. If you can't solve a problem, just ram headlong into it and bam. Kind of a crappy hint considering we needed to do that to figure out the hint to come here anyway, unless you just read that sign on your first visit to this part of Minish Woods. Again, I don't really like this part of the game that much. It's not that hard when you know what you're doing, but just so much of it just isn't really explained all that well, and oh Jesus, that's an actual like they can steal shields. I did actually get this thing from a Kinstone fusion a little while ago. Also, thank God I have the blue piece for that as well. That would be our next Goron. I believe there's a couple more of these left here. Oh, I smelled Gorons around here. What are you guys up to? Hey, Ghost, I'm breaking through this wall. Those guys will be at their work for a little while yet. I feel them, though. I honestly kind of admire anyone who can just do physical labor like that for, like, a really, really long time, because, I was kind of doing, like, some physical labor at work the other day, and, I ended up getting, like, some blisters on my hands. Not very large ones, nothing worse than I've ever gotten playing Mario Party, admittedly, but, yeah, it was kind of, something, It is definitely a lot better now, though. Anyways, with that 3rd book in hand, though, would you look at that? I can't believe it. It's our copy of A History of Masks. And that Mayor of ours is a real piece of work, isn't he? Must have been quite a challenge to get back from him. You are my new favorite person, Link. Thank you so much. You know, Link, you returned all of our overdue books. Now I can finally get that bookshelf on the 2nd floor in order. Hey, Sturgeon, bookshelf. Yes, here I am. I'll have these books back, put away lickety-split. Oh, I thought it was the old guy in the corner there, not the guy from upstairs there for a second. Yep, so these books are back here, and we know what that means. This quest is not over yet. It is not over yet. Again, I'm just double-checking to see if there's any Kinstone fusions here. I don't think there are, but there... yeah, I think there are some related in this quest, but... yeah. Again, no Kinstone fusions I think are ever missable, but... yeah, now that we have all these books here, we can access this upper shelf here. This is such a really creative idea and creative level design, having these books here and like making a home out of books like this. Anyways, before I talk to you about anything important, I'm gonna talk to you about fusing Kinstones. That looks like a golden enemy in an area that we've been to many, many a time. Alright, this guy doesn't seem to have anything else here. Oh ho ho! Oh, visitor after many long weeks. Even Jotari has been away for so long. I've grown almost lonely. But what is it? What do you need? You want to go to the Temple of Droplets? Very well. You are the first such brave person in a long while. Stand on the clover in front of me. Alright, alright. You kids today? No patience for an old man. Well, just stand right there, like I told you. That face. Now open Secret Mystery Panel. Woohoo! Wasn't that fun? Now then. It's up to you to pass the trial safely and recover the item you require. Okay, what fun. I do love the real nitty-gritty of adventure. Alright. Ow, I just smacked my hip or something. Well, not my hip, but whatever I have done there. Brim, whatever. Oh, fool must just love sending people on dangerous missions. How did that library get into Temple of Droplets anyway? I guess the answer lies up ahead. Keep moving, boy. We do kind of find ourselves on another side of a mini-dungeon here. Pull out our Gust Jar here. Gust Jar I find seems used the most when you're Minish. It's not really that used up on above areas. These guys are annoying as crap enemies to deal with. I kind of recommend using the boomerang if you have that to stun these guys, because they are kind of on the annoying side. And I didn't think it was actually possible to make that guy swim, but anyways. If we open this, we get the flippers. Press A to glide through the water and press B to dive. Yes. Why, it all makes sense now, doesn't it, boy? Library used these flippers to swim to the entrance to the Temple of Droplets. So if you put these on, you should be able to swim too. Remarkable. Oh, it's so nice finally having these. This was, like, honestly the quest and the item that stumped me the most as a kid, because we can't get that right now at all. This area is kind of big, and there's not really any sort of good map for it. I think if we went left there, we could end up kind of at the earlier spot of this. We can now also kind of connect the two areas here a little bit. I don't think there's anything there for us at all, but we can end up here with normal Link here. This quest, honestly, I have such mixed feelings on, but it might just be because I got stuck here all the time as a kid. I think more so with just not knowing you could extinguish those stupid, the fires in, like, the first two books area. And then also, like, when thinking about the pacing of this, we got both the power bracelets and the flippers in this video. 2 of the 3 key items are just kind of gotten as part of the side quest in the same area, no less. And, I don't know, it always just seemed strange to me. But we have an item that is primed for side quests right now. No joke, there are no less than... like, almost 8 more heart pieces, maybe 9 more heart pieces that we can get with these flippers right now. So, next time, we're gonna have a very long side questy video, because there's a ton that these things open up here. With all that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.